Loyalty. The word sounds noble. We sing about it. We swear by it. We define friendships, marriages, even nations through it. But what if the entire concept is built on a myth? What if loyalty is not a virtue, but a weapon? And what if the most dangerous men in history knew this and used it to control those who clung to the illusion? Machiavelli, the father of realpolitik, did not believe in fairy tales. He saw the world not as it should be, but as it was: brutal, cunning, and ruled by power. To him, loyalty was not a truth. It was a mask, a lie sold to the weak to keep them obedient. This is the dark Machiavellian philosophy behind why loyalty is a lie, and how those who truly seek power must understand the truth behind the illusion. 1. The illusion of loyalty in society. Loyalty is sold to us in stories and songs. The loyal knight, the loyal spouse, the loyal citizen. We're told that loyalty is the highest virtue. But Machiavelli knew that this was propaganda. Loyalty, he argued, is not fixed. It shifts with interest, with survival, with fear. He observed in The Prince that people are loyal only when it suits them. They will celebrate you in your power and betray you in your fall. Loyalty is cheap when the winds are in your favor and vanishes when a storm comes. Why? Because loyalty is an emotional contract, not a rational one. It binds people with guilt and hope, not logic and power. It is not truth, it is theater. 2. Machiavelli on human nature. At the core of Machiavelli's philosophy is a belief about people. They are not inherently good. They are selfish, fearful, ambitious, and easily manipulated. He wrote, "Men are ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly, and avaricious." From this point of view, to expect loyalty is to expect a lie. People follow what benefits them. They do not love the ruler. They love what the ruler gives them. So why would a wise man expect loyalty? He wouldn't. He would prepare for betrayal. He would reward usefulness. He would watch actions, not words. That is how Machiavellian thinkers operate. 3. The politics of betrayal. Throughout history, the greatest empires fell not from outside enemies, but from internal betrayal. Caesar, Napoleon, the Romanovs, each had inner circles who swore loyalty, then turned. Machiavelli would say, "This is not failure. This is natural. Power always attracts betrayal. Loyalty fades. Ambition spreads like fire. And the wise man knows betrayal is not a defect in people. It is their default under pressure. That is why a ruler must not rely on loyalty, but on fear, reward, and control. 4. Loyalty as a tool of the powerful. Ironically, those in power often preach loyalty the loudest, but they do not practice it. Corporations tell employees to be loyal, but will lay them off for profit. Governments ask for patriotic loyalty, but spy on their own citizens. Lovers demand loyalty, but cheat when it suits them. Why? Because the powerful know loyalty is a leash. When you believe in it, you become predictable. You serve, you obey, you sacrifice, and those who pull your strings never return the favor. 5. Why Machiavellian leaders don't demand loyalty. Machiavellian leaders never beg for loyalty. They don't need worship, they need results. They don't want blind followers, they want skilled survivors. In The Prince, Machiavelli advises rulers to surround themselves with people who are competent, not loyal. Because loyalty is an illusion. Competence is measurable. He writes, "A wise prince should seek those who will tell him the truth, not those who flatter. Flatterers pretend to be loyal. Truth-tellers can be brutal, but they are useful." 6. The cost of being loyal. What happens to those who are too loyal? They become martyrs, tools, victims. History is filled with stories of loyal soldiers left to die, loyal ministers blamed for failure, loyal wives abandoned in favor of a mistress. Machiavelli would call them fools, not heroes. Because when loyalty is not mutual, it is slavery. You give your best and get betrayal in return. You expect protection, but receive abandonment. You expect recognition, but face erasure. 7. The weaponization of loyalty in modern times in today's world. Loyalty is a marketing tool. Social media influencers talk about loyal followers, but promote whatever pays them more. Companies give loyalty points, but raise prices and cut services. Politicians ask for loyalty to the party, but switch sides when the wind shifts. Machiavelli's wisdom still applies. Do not trust the language of loyalty. Trust incentives. Trust interests. Trust who benefits, not who praises. 8. Psychological breakdown. Why people crave loyalty. Why do people want loyalty? Because they fear abandonment. They fear betrayal. They fear loneliness. But Machiavelli would say, those fears make you weak. They blind you to reality. Instead of demanding loyalty, learn to navigate shifting alliances. Instead of expecting permanence, adapt to change. Instead of clinging to emotion, study motive. This is not cynicism. It is strength. It is clarity. 9. Machiavelli's strategy for handling traitors. Machiavelli believed betrayal should be punished harshly, but only when it threatens power. If someone betrays you, ask first, why? Did you lose usefulness? Did they gain a better offer? Were they loyal to someone else's cause? Punish not for pain, but for signal. Show that betrayal has a cost, not because loyalty matters, but because consequences maintain power. 10. Freedom through disloyalty. The power of controlled distance. The most Machiavellian mindset is this. Do not be loyal. Be aligned. Do not be attached. Be strategic. Do not serve. Be useful. Maintain relationships, but never depend. Build alliances, but always have an exit. Support others, but never kneel. This is the path to power, not through blind loyalty, but through clear eyes and cold logic. Have you been burned by loyalty? Betrayed by someone you trusted? Leave a comment below. Share your story. Help others see through the illusion. Subscribe now for more Machiavellian truths, dark psychology, and the kind of wisdom that doesn't sugarcoat the world. Because in the end, loyalty is not a virtue. It's a tactic, and you should never be a servant to someone else's tactic. Stay sharp. Stay sovereign. Stay Machiavellian.